What? I'm quite of the same disposition, my good man. Observation to me is everything. Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, yes? You hear it? The accusator cry of guilty on the wind? What accusator cry of guilt? Sorry, you've lost me. Brutal emolument, man. But you can't hear such a call with your ears. No. You must hear it with your eyes. For observation is basis for deduction. What are you talking about? I believe the time has come. What come? For one final logic and reasoning spectacular to expose the truth. I actually don't know. I'm actually uncertain. So, Mr. Naruhodo, for your assistance, if you please. Oh, we're just gonna skip everything? With what exactly, Mr. Sholmes? With observation, my dear fellow, just as I said, for these two prevaricators. Observation? Yeah. If you remember, Mr. Naruhodo, we know that somebody tried to fabricate evidence, don't we? By tampering with the scene. And we're looking for some trace of evidence that one of these two was there. Precisely, you are delightfully quick to grasp the meaning. Alright, I'll see what I can see. So we're looking for a trace of evidence that shows someone else was there last night when Kazuma died. Chunky arms! What I'm looking at, actually. Why am I... He has arms like tree trunks, does he? Hairy tree trunks. Yes, he said they have sailor's arms. He's a born man of the sea. If I had been awake, I couldn't have done anything about being dragged out of the wardrobe by this man. Naruhodo-san. Are you alright? You seem to be lost in thought. Oh, sorry. Blame those hairy tree trunks. Chunky arms. Is this what you're trying to do? What? What else I can click? Sorry, I'm just very hard to understand what the heck I click. What's the chunky arms? Present chunky arms.
Yes.
Chunky arms. I died. Those enormous avenues are thick with hair. I have no doubt about the struggle with the victim last night. A handful of these will have come out. So when I go to a floor victim camp, you have to know where to run. As deduction was waiting everywhere. I'm gonna die. Yes, I was waiting to hear. I was quite proud of it. By myself, wanted I never have heard of it. I'm quite painted by it. In fact, no, sorry. I died. Game over. This is the game over animation. Despite being all about trifles, great deduction is no trifling matter. There is no place for guesswork. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid you have developed a shocking habit for it. It's quite destructive to the logic faculty. Reasoning is an art. And there are only so many times you can raise your work. And words, I need to think everything through again from the start. Do I die? Don't lose your heart, Naruhodo. I believe in you. Those eyes of yours won't let you down. I'm sure they'll help you find the truth in time. Right, I need to put my observation skill. The key to this describes Miss Pavlov's story, I'm sure. Chase that down, maybe the truth will come clear. Oh, we started... What? Alright. I'll see what I can do. Wait, you just restart? Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Naruhodo. Wait, we just restart. So then, shall we begin? Yes. What should we ponder first? Wait, what? Okay. Your belly? Man, I actually don't know. Oh, there it is. I see it. See it?
Yes!
I'm gonna save very quickly. J option. Save. Seaman Stroganoff. You seem to have quite a large purple stain on the back of your white uniform there. Oh yes, I don't know where that comes from. So nothing particular comes to mind about the stain. What are you trying to say? It will appear that the significance of this stain has escaped your attention, Seaman. Allow us to make it plain. A very large purple stain on the back of Seaman's Chronicles uniform. I think that made it clear. Indeed it is. So Mr. Naruhodo, present evidence that proves it. My pleasure. Alright then, the evidence that proves that the stain on the back seam uniform really is...
Yes!
Yes, it's the photograph ink shows on your uniform ink. Yes, the purple ink. Rather unusual color of ink, purple. Okay. The penny drops at the last, now you see the significance. The Russian word for the floor next to the victim's body was written purple ink. On a video from... Oh. And the stain on the back of your uniform is ink, exactly the same color. If the ink had been dried, it couldn't possibly have stained your uniform in that way. Which means... he must have been present in the cabin. And more than immediately after the ink was split. Right, yes. It was me, I did it. Everything. I arranged everything to the student's cabin to make it look like the wardrobe man did it. Then I pressed button to make Boria do emergency stop the bulb cabin door shut. I did everything so no one would suspect our angel. Biff, please. Don't worry, Angel. Let me do it. I was after one in the morning. It was my duty patrolling passageway. Then our angel came to me. She was white like sheet. Biff, please. You must help me. Someone died in there. I went with her. The door to cabin numbers was open. I looked inside. I saw student boy on floor. What happened here? Please, don't tell anyone. My little one. My little furry friend. Everything that happened came in his leg and just told me. The kid that came through pain the little Mr. Suki. Oh, never mind. The trip over and broke his neck when he fell on the floor. Yes, that is right. So after the incident, I went to cat ran away in Miss Pavlov and visited the cabin next to us. Only to find his occupant lying lifeless on the floor. She said that she was worried when she heard sound of something falling on the floor. That's when she went to look. No, Angel? The door was not locked, so she opened it to look, and you already know what happened after. There's just one thing, if you wouldn't mind. What? When you went to Mr. Sobikamis, Miss Pavlova, what he already died? That? Why? I already told you! When Nina opened the door of the student cabin and looked inside, I was asking Miss Pavlova. Well, Miss Pavlova? Duh. Oh. Yes, that is right. I saw him, he was dark, and he was wearing black, but he was on the floor. I was scared. I understand, and I believe you. So this is finally now. Have we discovered the real truth about Katsuma death at last? Now something very nearly slipped my mind. Oh, Mr. Sholmes? This photograph. Yes, I took this myself, you know. Yeah, and? The cause of death was broken neck, therefore the victim died instantly. And the unfortunate incident that precipitated these events, a kitten on which the victim stumbled. However, with those artifacts, there one particular ivory in this photograph seemed to be somehow unnatural. What did he hit? What do you mean unnatural? What did he hit? What's your thoughts on the matter, Mr. Naruhodo? Well... He considered fell to someone and broke his neck, yeah? Which part of his photographic print seems unnatural? The body?
Yes!
This word in Russian clearly wasn't written by Kazuma, so if you're looking for something unnatural, that's the obvious point. What's wrong? Very true. It's certainly peculiar, but it's not what I meant by natural, I'm afraid. Okay. What do you mean by natural? Oh, I see. Imagine, if you will, losing your footing yourself. In my opinion, if your land to the victim appears to have done here, it will have been most unnatural. I'm sure you reach the same conclusion. How thoughtful you are, Mr. John. Thank you for your gentle guidance. The hand?
Yes!
Alright, if you really feel due to an unfortunate incident, then his face just doesn't seem quite right. Thanks that the same thought occurred to me. Now fall one extinct open palms flat, so he died on impact? Maybe? Hard to tell. Actually don't know. Here see the victim with his left hand tightly bound into his fist. Fist, almost you might say. I always thought he was gripping something. What do you mean? Simply that I took the liberty of investigating the victim face a short while ago. You did? And what a pray you imagine I found there, my dear fellow? He said, Holmes, show us, please. Okay, why of course, my dear madam, would I keep you in suspense? Yes, you would. This is the end of the episode. This is what I found. A crescent moon with a little gemstone in the middle. Yes, you're right. A crescent moon is very pretty. What does it tell you? It tells nothing. Not so sure. The crescent moon looks familiar somehow. I'm sure I've seen it somewhere before. Or her. Observation, my narrator, that is the key. What? The truth is now tantalizing close. How did the crescent moon come to the Kazuma clenched fist? It is the final clue, the last piece of the puzzle. Ask yourself, what does this little crescent moon mean? What significance has it? See if I does with your own eyes.
Yes!
Why he has it? That's my confusion. Miss Pavla, I notice that you own your ear. Even though you have a metal earring, the relatively part of it seems to be missing. The little link holding it must have broken, I suppose. Wait, what? But looking at your other ear. And it was a crescent moon. I don't believe it! Now, the missing crescent moon was found in the victim's clenched fist. Clearly there is only a logical conclusion. Won't you agree, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. Miss Pavlova, Mr. Sogi must have grasped the crescent moon, pulled it from your ear, but just a moment before he fell to the floor. In other words, last night, Mr. Sogi-kan, you witnessed the moment when the victim fell with your own eyes. In fact, you were quite literally at arm's length from him. But then the question is, why did Mr. Sogi do that? Why did he pull your earring from your ear, hold it to his clenched fist during his final moments? Oh no. Angel? No one can protect you now. Please, Miss Pavlova, tell us the truth last night. What did you do to Kazuma? What was that? When I think about everything that happened yesterday, it was too much. Running away, the fishing boat in the middle of the night, trying to climb out this huge ship. And then, when I was at last in this cabin, I could relax after this horrible long day. Daka, wait. I couldn't believe it when she disappeared through the ventilator. I tried to call her. Little Wizard tried waving her favorite toy, but nothing worked. Daka would not come back. What are you doing here at this time of night, Inspector? What? Oh. I'm sorry. I thought he was a friend of mine. What? The young man from your country was very polite and kind. He helped me to find Daka, and he promised not to tell anyone. But then, when I had my friend in my arms again, I was going to leave the man's cabin. Just a moment, sorry, but... Oh, yes. I'm sure I know your face. I've seen you somewhere before. Oh. Oh, of course. You're Nikolina Pavlova, aren't you? The Russian ballerina. Uh-huh. No, I don't know that name. I heard nearly stop when he said that. He knew who I was. How could this man from a land in the far away east know about a Russian ballerina? Yes, I saw your performance in Japan. The beauty of the ballet made a deep impression on me. But what are you doing in this ship? I'm sure I read that your ballet company was performing in Shanghai at the moment. Can't fool him. I have to tell him the truth. Hope he doesn't tell anyone. I have no other choice. I see. I see. So you run away. Please keep my secret. Don't tell anyone. Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. He's going to pull that cord. He's going to attack the captain. Why did I think I could trust him? Then it happened. Everything at once. It was only a second, but it felt like forever. Wait, I shouted, and then... Meow. Daka jumped out of my arms into the down young man's feet. And... as he turned around to look at me, I pushed him. I don't even know why. I don't know why I did that. I was just so scared. And I had to stop him from telling anyone about me. And that's when he went to fetch help from Seaman Stroganoff, who was duty out in their passageway. I heard Nina cry out and stood on the floor, so I ran to her. She was standing at the cabin door, shaking like a leaf. She looked at me and said, "Help me, Biff. If they find out, I will be... Please, I have nowhere to go." So you decided to help. That's when you arranged things in Katsuma's cabin to make it look like I did it. So as no one would suspect the passenger in the cabin next door. Yes. Going to the cabin, I looked around to make sure there was nothing to show Nina was there. And then I found stowaway. In wardrobe, still sleeping. Right, that's when he found me. So you worked out a plan to lay blame on the stowaway. I closed wardrobe doors and put back strange papers sign. Luckily for me, the only reason Sustado-san started to believe me when I say I was innocent. I dragged young man's body to a good place and used ink that was spilling to write on the floor. I wrote so the person would finally could look inside wardrobe and find stowaway. And tell me, what's on the glass bell? It was by my feet, so I picked it up. I see. But it was dark in the cabin. I didn't notice the other half. The angel went back to her cabin, and I finished job. Prepared the emergency alarm about the passenger away. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yes. Accordingly, the ancestor warrior did indeed come to the emergency halt a little after 2 a.m. Thus enticing able to the cabin doors like shut, creating a locked room mystery. There's still one thing I don't understand, Miss Pavlova. What? Well, you say that you told Kazuma about the fact that you ran away from your homeland, and because you were worried that he was going to tell the captain, you pushed him. Is that right? Yes, but even he had to pull the bell record and call for the captain at the ship. Are you friends with every member of the crew? Why would that have been a problem? It was what he said first that made me scared. what he say first. What are you doing here in this night, Inspector? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was a friend of mine. Is an Inspector? Was his friend? Oh yes, meaning me. He was supposed to be acting as his bodyguard. I thought that if police knew about me, then they would arrest me. So before he could pull the bell code, May I stop you for a moment, please, Miss Pavlova? It just doesn't seem to make sense. What? I mean, was Mr. Sogi really going to pull the bell code? I don't know. What? What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, I'm no Katsuma, but so I can know for certain. But he was a man of his word. If he told you he wouldn't give your secret away, then he wouldn't have done. No, he was walking over it. He was going to pull the code. He was going to make them send me back. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, today's work is not yet done, it seems. There's one more deduction to make. What? Another deduction? Yes. What action was the victim really about to take at the moment? Can we determine whether the young man's gaze was direct? I think it was directed to Naruhodo. First, consider victim location within his cabin. That's easy. I remember every detail of that room. I mean, yes, I spent quite a lot of time in the wardrobe, but still. The cabin has been my home for the entire voyage. So this is how the cabin looked last night, Miss Pablo visited Katsuma. Yes, exactly how it was. Are you ready then, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes. There's one thing I learned today. It's a simple case where I reveal all manner of truths. Not only that, in order to draw a nice conclusion. You can afford to be out even a little bit and you're following the gaze where it lands. So, when he turned away from Miss Pavla, what exactly was Kazuma looking at? Huh, the wardrobe. My wardrobe. He was in their time, of course, sleeping soundly, too soundly. If only I hadn't eaten that chicken that was laced with sleeping drunk. If only he had woken me up. Then maybe this tragedy would have never have happened. Oh, sorry, I have to present it. Sorry.
Take that!
Jesus! Consider everything that happened last night. Certainly you may have looked out, told Kazuma was going to the ring the bell code. Yes, however, what is directly beside the bell code? The wardrobe. The wardrobe? And more importantly, what was inside the wardrobe? The man's great friend, sleeping sound. Ah. Miss Pavlova, please, think back how very carefully. What were Mr. Soy's exact words last night? Give me a moment. I could use another opinion here. Another opinion? Yes, but not from a member of the crew. No, Mr. Sogi intended to consult his close friend on the matter. To see if between them they might be able to in some way, no doubt. Oh no. Sadly, we cannot know the truth for certain now. It's too late for that. Wish you had made sure of what Mr. Sogi was looking at. Things may have ended very differently if you had. Miss Pavla, I want to thank you for finally admitting the truth. But unfortunately, the truth is, a man lost his life because of what you did and what will never be changed. Hope you will never forget that. I'm sorry. Really, I'm so sorry. What have I done? Bitch, you killed my best friend! And so, at long last, the mystery surrounding the tragic accident of that Hesperia was finally laid to rest. So that's it. That's it. All will happen to Miss Pavlova now then? Once we reach Great Britain, she'll be handed over to the British police at Scotland Yard. What about the fact that you ran away from Russia? Won't the Russians try to repatriate her? Apparently, the English detective can speak to the immigration office to sort all that out. Mr. Sholmes can't do that, so she won't be going back to Russia then? No, I don't think so. Even if she wanted to return in the future, I doubt she will be able to. She ran away, so now she's an exile for life. I see. I'm sorry. Seaman Stroganoff. I wanted to help, but we're injured, no matter what. But I didn't think about you, about how you lost a good friend. I will go with Nina. I will give myself to British police. That's kind of you. In the meantime, thank you for letting me go free again. Because my death feels like such a waste. But... well, do what you can do for Miss Pavla, won't you? No. Yes! For plot-wise, it was kind of a waste. I'm afraid you need to back now. It's kinda... his death is kinda... We are due to arrive Hong Kong tomorrow, as much it pains me. I'm going to have to handle you over to the council to arrange your passage back to Japan. Yes. It's still away after all. Can't really expect any different. So, you should get back to your cabin now. They're gonna send him to Great Britain, aren't they? Looks like my study of Great Britain is over before you may begin then. I think only days ago Kazuma and I were laughing together about how we are tear up to the streets of London. That seems like a distant memory now. I have a strong feeling they're like, you smell like dying character. You smell like someone's gonna get killed and fudged. Oh, what's that? Is it someone weeping? Oh, Jesus Christ! Susato-san? Why you have the sword in your hand? Naruhodo-san, I didn't know you had returned. Well, haven't been back long. Inspector Hosonaga just told me I should pack, you know? Ready to leave the ship tomorrow, and all that. I still can't believe this has happened. Can't believe someone's life can be over just like that. Especially like that, Susato-san. Jesus Christ. For blood! For blood! We're gonna chop you guy alive. For the plot. We had such a great ideas for this visit to Great Britain. So many dreams. Now they're being cruelly taken away. Just as he has. I thought I could never forgive the person responsible. But now we know the truth, that is, was just an accident. Just silly serial mishaps. It's too much now, Naruhodo-san. Just too much. Yes, I know. I wish there was something I could say. Inspector! My duty was to see Asogi-san safely to Great Britain, but I failed. And I caused his closest to his friend great pain and suffering as a result. Well, you were dosed, so let everyone know. And I will do anything to make up for my terrible plot. Nobody blames you, Inspector. Wait, am I freed again now? Wait, what? Huh? Am I free of it? Wait, what? Hey yo! Surprise, Mr. Naruhodo! No? What? It's the meaning of this! Oh, trifling matter. Simply that in my head, I think I shall always picture you wearing those shackles. Without them, the balance seems all wrong. It's distracting. Sorry. So I decided to restore them. For old time's sake, sure. You are still away after all. You're gonna kidnap me, don't you? He thinks this is funny. For him, definitely. Mr. Sholmes. Oh my god. I'm playing for 2 hours! We do appreciate all your assistance. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not at all, not at all. And though it's a little late, may I offer my sincere condolences. I'm reading for 2 hours, guys. 2 hours. The loss of your companion is truly heart-rending. Yes, I hope that you will be able to fulfill some of his aspirations in his honor. Oh, what time is it? Fuck me. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We shall be disembarking at the next port in Hong Kong. I will return to Japan and make a full report about everything that happened. What? Wait a minute. It's just me that has to go back, isn't it? I mean, well, I was the stowaway. The terms of study tour were negotiated by the Department of Justice in both Great Britain and Japan. There was one lawyer and one assistant. As it was to be. In the light of Mr. Asogi's unfortunate death, I'm afraid the study tour can no longer go ahead. Oh no, I don't care for me, but... Poor Susato-san! She cannot study there. My dear fellows, the majority of problems have an extremely simple solution, you know. All you require is one lawyer, and the study tour continues, surely. But there is no one else. Necessary qualification, Mr. Jones, we know of no other lawyer. Qualification, you say? Any qualification obtained in your own country will be a little value in Great Britain, I'm afraid. Oh, but anyway, the voyage of London still promises a good amount of time. Ample opportunity, I would say, to find yourself another suitable lawyer. What it could be? What it could be? What it could be? The suitable lawyer that everyone is talking about. Ah, Miss Susato? Yes? Do you think perhaps I might be able to do it? But you are not a lawyer, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, unless... Are you studying law? No, I'm not, but... No, I'm not. I'm sorry, in that case I don't think there's even a chance it could work. But as I said, there's still more than a month before we reach England shores. Yes, that's right, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, I have a month of which to study, to learn what I must become a lawyer in Great Britain. Mr. Naruhodo? This is ridiculous. Are you seriously suggesting anybody can learn all that in just 40 days? There's only one way to find out. I'll work my fingers to the bone, Inspector. Every single day, will let me try. And if by the time we reach Great Britain, I haven't learned enough to be recognized as a lawyer, I'll take whatever punishment is deemed appropriate. But why put yourself in such a difficult position? For Kazuma. He said there was something he had to do in Great Britain, that he will sacrifice anything to make it happen. He was passionate about it. I can't let all my passion just come to nothing. Anyway, it's for my own benefit too. I will become a lawyer. Have to. What do you say, Miss Susato? I think it's a wonderful idea. Thank you. So, what does your special inspector friend say? An okie dokie? Are you serious? One lawyer and one assistant. The numbers are indisputable. No, it's madness. And fascinating, would you agree? Fascinating? Duty and rules are the dual routine of existence, and we all harbor. Give us interest, give us fascination. Speak of yourself. Besides, qualification are no measure of a man. What matters is his character, you know? And you are witness ample evidence of this man's exemplary character displayed with your own eyes. From the early hours in this morning until this very moment now. Despite contending with the passing of his close companion, and despite the accusation of guilt, this man has shown resourcefulness, intelligence, and above all, courage. Very well. I'll think of a clever way to word my report to the Department of Justice. Inspector! After all, I did just make a promise, didn't I said I'd do anything at all to make up for my shortcomings here. Oh, thank you, Inspector. If you'll excuse me, I must pay a visit to the captain's quarters, I think. We'll discuss what to do next and how best to make my report. Are you really prepared to attempt this, Mr. Naruhodo? Yes, I'm going to try. I wonder, would you consider teaching me what I need to know? Everything about being a lawyer. I will be delighted to help you. My duty shall assist in the role. Thank you. And Mr. Naruhodo, I'd like you to take charge of this. What? Me? Are you sure? I'm sure it's what Kazuma-sama would have wanted. His name is Karuma. What? His name is Karuma? Okay, the sword has a name. Sorry. I was like, wait, what? Wait, you gave me a fake name the whole time? It's great. Sword has been a Soge clan for generations. I was like, what? You gave me a fake name? Okay. Yeah, it's the name Karuma. Perfect. Almost as Kuruma, but Karuma. Very well. Yes, up. I'll treasure it. Always. So then, Miss Susato, it seems we'll be working together for some time to come yet. It will be an honor, Mr. Naruhodo. And for the next 40 days, I shall grant you a single minute of freedom. Well, shit. Well, shall you fill every spare moment with study? Yes, that's exactly what I need. But, before we begin, I have an earnest favor to ask you to... goodness, what is it? Please, throw me to the ground. 3 times. Wait, what? Please, throw me to the ground 3 times! What? Please, throw me to the... Okay, please, throw me to the ground 3 times! Really 3 times! Please, throw me to the ground 3 times! Okay, so you are trying to help me to self-defense? What? Why? She would never have doubted you. Oh, okay. You were Kazuma-sama's closest friend. Of course, you would never have done anything to hurt him. It should have been obvious for me from the start. But I allowed suspicion to get the better of me. And no matter how upset I was feeling, it was completely unforgivable behavior. No, you were in shock. I just found out about me staying away and... What? No! You won't let make excuse for me! Whatever the circumstance, should never have to throw on you. Not just once, but 5 times. That never keeps creeping up, doesn't it? Please, you must! Just call on me and throw me, do it! Such a Japanese thing to give. Punch me! Don't even think about it. Punch me! No, I don't even know how. Never thrown anyone in my life. Very wise, Mr. Naruto. It is a skill one acquires without considerable training. Oh, Mr. Sholmes. Also, you throwing technique several times. With great interest, confess I was most impressed. When did he say that? See that? He threw you like several times. I presume that will be a form of Japanese wrestling. Oh, well, in a way, it's not wrestling, but my way interpretation of an ancient jujutsu technique. Apparently it's called Susato Takedown. Leaves your head swimming. Believe me. Huh, yes. How beguiling. I'm a practitioner of the combating arts myself. I'm a somewhat accomplished boxer. Which is, true for the Sherlock Holmes character. Here he goes dancing around again. Wonder if you'll be so kind to instruct me on the technique of your wrestling throw. Yes, you'd be honored. Here! Does, Nodelli demonstrate my dear madam? Oh, of course. Are you ready? Mr. Naruhodo? Wait. Here! Ah! Hiya! Hiya! As you can see, who throw from the abdomen? Oh, yes? Interesting. Indeed. What is what you term, the Susato Takedown, is it? Actually, no. That was a Susato squash. Squash! You should call it smash. Susato smash! The groggy state of my consciousness. I scene from an evening recently spent with Kazuma flickering on my mind. About a favor. Karuma. That's right. Surprise sword has been passed down through a generation of Teasogi clan. I can't believe you managed to get permission to bring it with you. I mean, taking a katana on a study tour is more than a little regular. surely. A Japanese man's sword is his soul. Ryunosuke can be parted from my katana. Karma guides me. I truly believe that. So, its name compels a wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you will need much compelling. On that subject, there's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. I'll sacrifice anything to make it happen. I appreciate you seeing it through with me. Oh, of course, I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Really? Didn't you? That important thing he had to do, so I still don't know what that was. Find the murder of your parents! Oh, classic, too cliché. But I'm going to see the place for myself and work it out. In Great Britain capital, London. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the humongous long fucking episode of it's the second episode. I'm quite confident about it. Wow, that was no, it's the second. Yeah, it's episode 2. We are now episode 3. We're gonna deal this later. I cannot fucking deal with this. I'm fucking exhausted. It's 2 hours. Jesus Christ. I was so bad at it. I knew it was not going to be smooth. I didn't know it was gonna be that not smooth. Anyway, hope you enjoy, and we'll probably edit it a little bit so you can have the chunk of the important shit. And goodbye. Have a lovely day. Happy dreams.
Objection!